Okay, Bella Gang, let's get right into number one. So number one is not spending money on you. I wrote all of these down. So what I mean by a guy not spending money on you and why you should not tolerate that is not because I want you guys to go out there and be a gold digger. It's because, first of all, when a guy doesn't spend money on you, like take you on dates, take you on dates or buy you a simple gift here or there, or when it's your birthday, Christmas, he doesn't buy you anything, that's not okay. Because honestly, I feel like as women, we should be treated as queens. We should be freaking spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, our dads will spoil us. Even the girls who don't have dads. Like, I didn't have a dad growing up, but I do know that it's a big problem when a guy spends no money on me. Like, I remember when I was younger, probably like 13, 14, 15 in junior high school. I don't know why, but I had like a 3-year relationship. I don't know how I was able to maintain a 3-year relationship so young. And but anyway, let me tell you, from 6th to 8th grade, right? I went out with this boy, and when my birthday would come up, this fool would break up with me, and I was so in love. And when it's like puppy love, like child love. I don't know what the hell kind of love was that. I was stupid. Okay, my birthday come up, he'll break up with me. Valentine's Day, he'll break up with me, then get back with me the next day. He'll do the minimum. Like, he'll probably call me like in the summertime, because my birthday's in the summer, July 6th. So he will call me for my birthday, like, happy birthday, love you, da da da. But he would never go above and beyond. I remember one time, he bought me like a soda from the store, and he was like, see, I didn't have to buy you that soda. It was a freaking $1. Like, I wonder if he's so cheap to this day, because if he is and he's single, I can see why, because he was very cheap. I don't know what the hell was his problem. And I was such a loyal, faithful little girlfriend. Like, in school on Valentine's Day, you would see all the girls, have their little teddy bears, their little flowers and stuff, their little chocolates from their little boo from school. Everybody did that, but not him. He would pick up any type of argument with me just to not buy me stuff. Now, years later, if you an adult dealing with a guy that's kind of describes the ex that I'm talking about right now, and he was like 13, 14 at the time, okay? We grown now. If you're dealing with a guy that makes an excuse for not buying you an anniversary gift, or forgetting your birthday, or, not doing the most for your birthday, like dinner, that's it. Like, you could always go out to eat. Like, what about, surprising you on the trips to Cancun? What about, buying you, once in a blue, like, babe, I know you love strawberries and Nutella. Like, here you go. Babe, like, I went to the beauty supply store. I noticed, I peeped that these are the lashes that you use. Here. You know what I'm saying? Babe, you seem like you're struggling this month. You want me to pay a bill or two? Like, come on. Like, I'm not saying, like, a guy should be paying everything. And I feel like as women, if your man is going through some times and, let's say he needs some money, give it to him. Some girls always feel like, no, I'm a woman, I should not give their man money. But you know what? It's like, you guys got to compromise, okay? But what you don't need to compromise on is a guy spending absolutely no money on you. Like, that's freaking crazy. You deserve the world, okay? And obviously we could give the world to ourselves, but if we have a man, okay, you might as well just be single, because you struggling. If you're single and you struggling with bills, you're single, sis. I mean, if you're in a relationship and you're struggling with bills and stuff, you are single, okay? Like, come on. Like, I just feel like guys make an excuse to call you a gold digger so they don't have to spend money on you, okay? Like, let's say you're having car trouble. If you're like, babe, damn, my tire just broke, and I can't believe how I'm gonna fix this. And he's like, damn, that's crazy, babe, I feel bad for you. That's not the man for you, because the right man is gonna tell you, how much, call the mechanic. Matter of fact, we're gonna go to my mechanic. I'm gonna get that fixed for you. Thank you, baby. Like, okay, and then after that, you could just bust it wide open, like, yeah. No, you don't have to do all of that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a turn on to me. It just makes me want to love you more, kiss you more, and just do everything by your command. When I know my man has my back with everything I do, that's a sign that you're in a healthy relationship, okay? So pat yourself on the back if you have a man that every time you're going through something, he's right there for you to pick up the slack financially. That's a big thing. And that's the reason why a lot of marriages don't work, because us women, we end up marrying people like this because we love them, thinking that we could get past the cheapness. But you really can't get past a guy being cheap, because when you get married, you're going to have a real mortgage, real bills. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, he got to pick up his slack somewhere. And if he's not picking up his slack, that's a major problem. Number 2 ties into number 1, where basically I wrote, what he won't do for you, he will do for another chick. On God, he will do it for another chick. Because, like I said, I was the type of girl scared to ask for stuff. I used to be like, I really like him, but I'm not going to tell him to take me to the mall. I'm not going to do all of that because I don't want him to think of me like, I'm after his money. No. Okay, no, because like my other girl talk where I told you guys I was cheated on by this dude, and he bought her Chanel, Gucci, da-da-da, never bought me none of those stuff. You know why? Because when I used to tell him about it, like, why you don't be buying me things like that? Like, I don't like that. Like, I'm supposed to be your shorty. You supposed to love me so much. What's wrong with you? And he used to always be like, how you know I'm not about to do that? I'm going to do it for you. It's been a whole year. He never did shit for me. If anything, I used to be the one to, babe, you hungry, buy you food. You know what I'm saying? I used to be the one that's there if he's going through stuff. But who going to be there for me? Like, I always felt like one of those strong personalities where you're there for everyone and nobody's there for you. Like, if you have a guy and you're always solving his problems, you're always there for him, you're always giving him money, and he's not doing that for you, it should be reciprocated. If he's not doing that for you, that's a problem, because guess what? The next girl is not going to tolerate that. I'm telling you. And I'm that next girl. The old girl, the old Paige, the old love your natural, that's not me. And this day and age, I make sure that if I'm going to date you, I'm not going to come out of nowhere and say, buy me this, buy me that. I'm going to watch. You got to watch these dudes. You got to see, let me see how long this guy's going to go with, paying for certain things. Or what's the word? Or volunteering to pay for something if he know I'm going through it this month. Let me test him and see. And I feel like you guys should just test your man. Just be like, even if you don't even need money for your cable bill, babe, I'm really low this month on my cable bill. Can you give me $80? Now, if you say, all right, babe, I got you in the 80, but just pay me back, that's another dead giveaway that you should not tolerate that from a man. Because if that's your man, we're not roommates. We're not freaking friends where you loan money. If my man gives me money, it's because you gave me the money. Like, what's the problem? Unless he really, really needs it. It's a really situation like, babe, this is my last 80, but I can hold you down till next week. Can you just give it back next week? Like, I don't even be asking you for stuff. And that's really rare, because that's kind of a turnoff to me. Like, don't ask for money back. Like, you gave it to me for a reason. Okay? So, and also, like, let's say if you asking for $20 and he give you just $20, sis, don't waste your time with this man, because any man knows if your girl asks for 20, she's really asking for like $100 or $2 or $3. Like, you know what I'm saying? Throw that cash to your money, because throw that cash to your girl, because there's other dudes out here willing to give your girl the world. Okay, you just doing the minimum. And after a while, we're not going to stand up for that. I know I didn't. I know now my price went all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of woman where I feel like, I don't mind catering to my man, but you need to cater to my needs too. And part of catering to my needs is making me feel special. Give me a chain with a locket on it. Give me, you know what I'm saying? Not all the time. Every weekend you got to take me shopping, but babe, you want to go shopping? Or babe, you need to get your hair done. You need to get your nails done. By the way, I need to get my nails done. Ugh. You need to get your nails done. If you got a man and you always paying for your nails, I'm sorry, this hair is kind of getting on my nerves. But if you have a man and you always paying for everything for yourself, and he can never treat you to nothing, that's a loser. Number 3, you don't want to tolerate this from a man, okay? A man that has no ambition and can barely keep a job. Do you know why? Because a guy that lacks ambition and can barely keep a job is a man that you cannot see yourself marrying. You can't. If you marry him, go ahead. You're going to have a life of misery, because all the burden of all the bills is going to be piled up on your shoulder. Usually guys like this is a mama boy. They used to their mom, washing their clothes, giving them money, buying them Jordans. They never really had a job. So when they get a job, they don't really hold on to it. They don't see the benefit of keeping a job, because they're mama boy. Their mom always paid for everything. That's a dead giveaway sign that you need to get the hell up out that relationship, and you should not tolerate that from a man. Like, I think the biggest turn on for me is when a guy is like, yeah, babe, I got work today. I'm working a double today. He's not always so available to see me. If a guy's available to see you all the time, he's not working hard enough. And if he's not working hard enough, then how he's gonna get you money? If he could barely support himself, how you gonna support you? And how is he gonna support a house and kids if y'all get married? That can't happen if a guy lacks ambition. You know what I'm saying? One of the first things I always ask on a first date is, what's your goals? Where do you work at? Just to see where his mind is. And I'm the type of person after the first date won't call you anymore. Because I'm not wasting my time. It's 2018. Why waste your time on these F-boys when there's another man that can meet your standards? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to set your standards so high, but it's the minimum. Can you hold down a job? Can you, make some money? You know what I'm saying? Do you drive? Like, come on. If you meet a guy, he has no ambition, he ain't driving, he barely works, that's not a dude for you, okay? And unfortunately, we do date guys like this for some reason. It's like, those are the guys we love the most. The guys that can't do shit for us is who we love the most. The guys that could do above and beyond, we feel like they too much. That's why we began playing. I've been there, done that, right? I used to go for the bad boy type. Now it's like, okay, you could be a hood dude, okay, a little bad boy to you. But what can you bring to the table? Ladies, you got to make sure that you know the type of man you're dealing with. What can he bring to the table? Stop with the men that's always telling you excuses. Yeah, baby, I don't have a job, but I'm going to go live for one next week. But I'm hungry. Let's go out to eat. And you're paying. You're going to end up paying because he don't have a job. He's not ambitious. Meanwhile, let's say if you the type to be ambitious and he's not, guys like that can infiltrate your mind to make you think that you shouldn't be that ambitious as a woman. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start being lazy like him. That's why I always say be careful who you hang around, because you could end up being just like them. You could carry those same traits to you without even knowing. So if you with somebody that lacks ambition, honey, that's a dead giveaway. He got to go. Number 4 is very obvious, but a lot of women, they just fall victim to this. You cannot tolerate this from a man. If a man is very... I got to drink water for this because... If a man displays controlling behavior, ladies, don't talk to him. I'm sorry, my makeup is running. If a man is very controlling, what I mean by controlling is, at first, he was a little jealous, and it's cute. Like, what girl doesn't want a guy to be a little jealous about him? You know what I'm saying? But if the jealousy becomes like where he's calling you the B word, he's calling you a hoe for hanging out with your friends, like good luck hanging out with your thought-ass friends because you don't want to spend the day with him or you have plans with your friends, and he can't understand that. Like, he's trying to take up all your time. He doesn't want you to be around none of your friends. And how you started dressing when you first met him, he doesn't want you to dress like that no more. He's, like, let's say a shirt like this, he got a major problem with it. Oh, well, you want to dress like a slut now? Like, he's verbal abusing you. Controlling behavior is a sign of verbal abuse that you don't have to stand for. You know what I'm saying? And basically also, like, if he calls you dumb all the time, or you're trying to voice your opinion about something and you have no opinion, like whatever he says goes, that's not a relationship that you want to be in, and that's not something you should ever tolerate a man. I want all my Bella gang, my sisters out there, to be very headstrong, be very confident. If you're not confident, you better get confident. And if you lack confidence, don't even be in a relationship, because men that's controlling loves to prey on women who they know have low self-esteem, cannot speak for themselves. You can tell them, shut your big ass up. Shut up. And they're going to shut their big ass up. Or they're going to, you don't have to be big. Shut your ass up, period. And you're going to shut up because he's your man and you're scared of him. No, that's not okay. Okay? And you're going to end up being really, really miserable, and being really stressed out, looking older than your age because you let an F-boy control your mind and control what you do in your free time. You are not in prison. He should not tell you what you could do and where you can go. And the final one, guys, number 5, domestic violence. This is something that thousands, millions of women are going through every single day, every part of the world. Domestic violence is something that I wish could just stop. But the reason why I feel like domestic violence is like at an all-time high, because we as women, we don't stop it. It starts at home. We have to stop it. The first time somebody slaps you, you hear that slap, that's hard. Okay, a man's hand, a man's fist, a man's body mass index will always be stronger than a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some cases where some women are like brolic, you know what I'm saying? They can take down a man, but most of us can't take down no man. If a guy put his hands on you, that should be the first and last time a guy ever put his hands on you. Let him know that you're not one of those bitches out here that, you know what I'm saying, is going to stand for that. And if you are that type of chick, don't stand for it. Okay? I want my Bella gangs to be very strong and know that that's not love. Okay? It's not love. he's probably going to say sorry. He's probably going to cry. You know, sometimes we be weak when we see a guy cry, like, oh my God, he's crying for me. Maybe he is sorry. That sorry is going to turn into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more punches. It's serious out here. Girls are dying. I don't want you guys to be another statistic. Leave the situation. You know, I witnessed close friends of mine get beat up and come to me and tell me like they want to leave, but they can't because they love. That is not love. We hear this all the time. I know it sounds cliche, but that's not love. Love feels good. When you in love and a man loves you correctly, you feel wanted. You don't feel in your feelings. You feel in yourself, you know. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Like, don't ever feel like, you know, you have to stay in that situation, because you don't. So that completes my girl talk, guys. I hope you guys like this video. Until next time.